Good morning, all. I'm Thomas, and joining me is Jayden, and we have decided to tackle the industry in a partnership.
Okay, so I'll kick us off. So I'm Jayden. I'm an aspiring copywriter. I'm this chilled but crazy, open-minded, adventurous guy that loves to paint, play guitar, sing, and tell jokes. I'm not necessarily good at any of them, but I just love having those outlets. I've always pushed my fitness to the limit, and I think that's my edge. It keeps me happy. It keeps me thankful for what I have. It keeps me cool under pressure, and it keeps me creative. I'm now a PT where every shift I have to speak in front of groups of people, and I'm constantly out of my comfort zone, which has just been such a confidence booster. And I think that it'll be a great asset to me in the industry. It sounds so silly to say because I'm still at uni and I'm still a nobody, but I feel like I was built to be a copywriter. It all started when I was about 17 or 18. My nickname is Doz. So I made up these stupid photos where I'd crop my head onto things or people. And here are a few of my favorites. So this is Cheaper by the Dozen, The Wizard of Doz, Dozzy Dosborn, Doz Lotto, and Stone Cold Steve Doston. Over to you.
Thank you. So, I'm Tom, and I'm an aspiring art director. My passion for art and design started many years ago, but really took a hold when I started doing visual communication design in high school. I attended that class for an additional 3 years, and when I graduated, I finished top of my class, winning the subject's Dux Award. It was also during this time that I got my first taste of advertising, managing to score work experience at Clemenger Group, specifically with traffic marketing, which initially planted the idea of art director in my head, and I absolutely loved it. Fast forward to university, and I enrolled into the Bachelor of Design, Visual Communications, here at Deakin University, despite heavy persuasion from my old teacher to pursue industrial design at Swinburne, which I was already offered a spot. However, I was ultimately convinced to come here when I discovered the international program my course offered. Ultimately, I used this as motivation and was one of the 12 students selected to participate in the program. So, late last year, I took off for the 3 weeks of intense work at Alvaro Studios in Japan. So, how did I end up in advertising? Well, I was sucked in. I started filling my free elective units with advertising ones, and before I knew it, I was being granted the opportunity, with Jayden here, to help showcase you all in the upcoming Young Bullets event. So now we're just going to jump into our portfolio website, and to flex our creative talents, Jayden and I have custom made it. Jayden doing the copywriting and I designing.
So we're going to kick it off by showing you our grilled campaign, which was the first time we'd worked together on a campaign. So the idea here is we wanted the target audience, which were the millennials, to feel as though they are helping Grilled save the planet. So with this first Grilled animated ad, we know that the target audience loves spending time on their phones. So we made an animation for social media, which featured our print ads in a neat and clever way. And this will ensure that the campaign gets the awareness and reach that it deserves. Next, we have the print ads. So they're just designed to play on the target audience's emotions. They're pretty self-explanatory, but they just get the point across how environmentally friendly Grilled are. And finally, we've got the activation app down the bottom. So the idea behind this app is for each Grilled meal purchase, you get a tree seed and a Grilled plant that seed of yours. And through this app, you can track your seed and watch your seed grow into a tree or trees. So you can physically see the difference that you're making to save the planet. And these trees are shaped in the shape of a love heart, which neatly ties in our tagline, "You're welcome, Earth."
So the next campaign we completed together was for Audible during the D&AD Youngbloods competition, which is located here. So we found that the target audience, which were 25 plus year olds, who wanted to upgrade their leisure time. Aussie adults are a busy bunch. Found it hard to find the time to do anything productive in their busy lifestyles, or so they thought. The Audible campaign is situated around identifying the moments the demographic do have in order to improve themselves using Audible, putting them on trial for wasting time. We implemented a billboard and poster campaign which identifies various scenarios in which Audible could be used, and paired it with an activation that begins a counter outlining when someone could be doing something productive instead of wasting these opportunities.
And finally, we'll go into the young bullet. So this is Tommy's been the art director here, and I've been named one of the copywriters. So the idea behind the young bullet's name is that we didn't want to be arrogant and tell everyone how good we were. Like, we're still learning, and the industry professionals know this. So the young bullet's name is a metaphor for us needing the industry professionals, the guns, to guide us with their knowledge and help us fire in the industry.
The art direction we are taking with this campaign is to ensure that we show professionalism, however, also portraying that we are still young, fresh, and have contemporary ideas. The use of minimalism layouts across our campaigns emphasises this, with the splash of colour to add highlights to specific pieces of content, ensuring an effective hierarchy path. The logo incorporates an icon of the bullet to help tie it back to the big idea Jayden just talked about, whilst also providing us with an alternative logo to use in icons and context, like the animation here down below. This combination of style choices allow for a timeless design that can be used for many years to come, while also being extremely adaptable to various contexts.
Thank you for listening to our presentation.